Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a T54E1. It's a Tier 9 American medium tank with an oscillating turret, and it's located on the east spawn of Studzianki under the command of the BassmanFromHell. He's running again, and this time he's not in the T28. No, he's in a Tier 9 tank. Well, let's see how he gets on in this one. It's got a 105mm gun, 390 alpha. And have you noticed it's got an egg-shaped hull? Yep, it looks like the T110E5. But it's an autoloader, as you can see with that bustle at the back with the autoloading system. And, well, that was probably the reason why it wasn't put into service. Unfortunately, it was a failed attempt to make a medium tank or a main battle tank for the Americans. They couldn't get the autoloader to work properly. It's based on the hull of an M48, and so it's pretty tough hull, but yep, the autoloader was what let them down. So, headed up to the north, Centurion Action 10 with him, and I knew there's, oh crumbs, there's quite a few enemies here. Now it's a 1.5 game, by the way. Oh, and the Centurion's getting in the way. Now he's got 2 marks on his barrel. The Centurion, that is. Bassman, I can't see if he's got a star on there or not. I think he has. No, he hasn't. Okay. But as I said, it's 390 alpha. There we go. 105, 390 alpha, 210 penetration. Nice round through the side of that 705. He's pumping the rounds in. He's got 4. And now he's got a reload, I'm afraid. 33.02 seconds for a full reload of 4 shells. But you can see it can actually do quite a lot of damage. Okay, almost ready to go. Can't shoot at the 705, he's behind that shed, but he is receiving damage and he's gone. Okay, now T110E3, not really. Okay, Udes, can we do something with him? And that's an Udes 16. It's one of the new tanks, the new Swedish mediums, and that means he's probably got the hydro pneumatic system, which means he gets extra gun depression. Where you can see, I think that Bassman is still sitting here for a second, thinking about it. Okay, it's tempting. It's tempting. He does have 8 degrees of gun depression, so he can actually engage these guys moderately equal terms. Standard B, well, that should be the first target, but oh, looks like he's going to go for the convoy. Standard B, I would go for it. Yep. Oh, he's got a good one into him. That's a high roll, that one, 439. And you can get shots on that E3 at last. The E3 is firing over this way and just killed our Skoda T50. Now, can we get shots into him? Well, maybe into his tracks. Can we get a shot in there? No, didn't penetrate. And he's only got 1 round left. Oh, just took a round from the standard B. Don't know where that round went in, but we did take a hit. Oh, it went into the autoloader, and we just took a massive round from the T110E3, and that one went in, I think, through the front. Trying to see exactly where the rounds went. Oh no, it went into the turret just underneath the gun mantlet. He's waiting for the reload to go through. You can see why the E3s are dangerous. There he is. Oh, that one failed, but the dispatch at 25 ton. Fires a 2 in he's got now. Can he get third? Yes, he does! So, nice bit of damage there on the batch at 25 ton, and it looks like he got some damage assist on it as well. But he is the only one left at this position, and, well, he has been spotted by that T110E3 again, but the E3 has this time got his tank to our side because he's engaged with our teammate, the T110E4. And as soon as we can get these rounds in, we can put loads of holes in his side. Yes, thank you very much. Goodbye. That's a nice bit of revenge. Okay, there's only got 3 left now. The convoy's the other side of the hill. It's an Object 277 in the factory area and a Centurion Action 10 back at their cap area. So it's really the convoy that we need to worry about, but there's nobody up close to spot us. So if we go up onto this hill area, he probably won't see us. There's the 277 over there. He's bushed, so we can shoot him. There's the convoy. Okay, let's move on up. I think he's behind that hill. We've still got 2 rounds. We could go for the reload, but I think it'd be better to use the 2 shots that he's got. T110E5's going round behind the convoy. Okay, so it's going to flush him out. He will move. Here he comes. 1 in. He's not going to be able to kill it with the 1 round he's got left, but he can certainly get some damage on him. And he doesn't have to worry because he's gone. T110E5 saw to him. So, only the 1 kill. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, he got a first class tanker from that game, the Bassman, in the T54E1. He managed to get a spotter badge out of the minor medals and a fire for effect. And I think the spotter is more important because he allowed somebody else to do at least 1,000 hit points of damage on the enemy because of his spotting. Let's have a look at the team score, see exactly where he stood. Oh, by the way, win 8 was 3897. Well, he actually got the highest damage in the game. Would you believe that? 4,039 hit points of damage. The next highest scorer was the Object 277 with 4,002. And then came the T110E4 on his own team, 3,915. And the E4 managed to get a steel wall. When it came to kills though, it was in fact the E4 who got the highest. He got 4 kills, whereas Bassman only managed to get the 1. And when it came to base XP, well, it was the Bassman who got the highest. He got 1,139 in that game. Then came the T110E5 with 948 and the T110E4 with 939. He fired 15 rounds, he got 13 direct hits and 11 penetrations. He damaged of 4,039 hit points and all of it was at close range. He received 2 hits from the enemy and both of them were penetrations. One from the standard B, which went through the side of the turret, and the other round from the E3, which went right through the bottom of the mantlet, straight into the tank. So yeah, that one didn't actually damage the ammo rack though, which is surprising. You would have thought that it would have. He did receive 1 hit as a result of splash damage as well. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 5 of the enemy, killed 1 of the enemy, and did spotting assist of 1,862 hit points. So actually he was very handy to his team in allowing them to do damage. On a premium count, he earned 64,574 credits, and after repair and ammunition, he actually took away 36,715 credits. He received 1,708 XP. There was no multiplier, so that's all the experience points he could take away. He said, I didn't know this tank could do this much damage without getting killed. Well, yes, but you're supposed to get ammo racked in this thing or get hit in the cheeks and killed that way. And again, it's an M48, so people will aim for the hull and try and penetrate it. But you actually did very well to avoid getting splattered by that E3. He was definitely out to do some damage to you, and unfortunately, it just wasn't giving you the opportunity to shoot back at him until he got occupied with that E4, and that was his big mistake, because then he allowed you to shoot him full of holes in the side and kill him. So, if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be focusing on in the next video.